This content is restricted to authorized async personnel only. Under Rule 21.1, unauthorized access or distribution may result in disciplinary action, memory redaction, and further consequences. Entity-43 is a B-class entity found in the backrooms and at various mall locations. All contact must be reported to the nearest async base. Note that async cannot assist with injuries, infections, or sanity loss caused by these locations. Due to a lack of formal documentation, we are only able to provide photographic records of Entity-43. This is the first found photograph of the entity, taken within the backrooms. This photograph was captured in a location identified as a mall. This image shows the entity in an area referred to as the houses. This photograph depicts the entity within the area known as the Red Rooms. Designated as Entity-43, also known as the Friendly Neighbor, this is a severe level threat first recorded in 2009. The entity is a descendant of Entity-42 and is frequently observed standing motionless in shops and neighborhoods, seemingly watching the rooms at all times. Discovery of the entity occurred at a decommissioned async aquatic research facility. Surveillance cameras repeatedly captured a figure at the mall escalators, yet security found no one present. The site was quarantined after the figure appeared in the subway 3 days later. Entity-43 remains passive unless an individual enters a shop alone. Warning signs include moving storefront gates, distant footsteps, the appearance of a black shadowy figure, and items moving unexpectedly. Victims often report the entity standing at the far end of a room before it vanishes. Incident 43B occurred on September 11, 2001, when an async worker entered a lower mall section. Radio transmissions reported a figure by the escalator, followed by a final distress transmission 32 seconds later. The worker was never recovered, and the entity remained in that spot for 17 days. Researchers theorize that Entity-43 originated from an async experiment involving spatial duplication and water-based reflection anomalies. The entity is consistently attracted to shopping environments, though no successful interaction has ever been recorded. Rule 43.1 states, if observed, do not approach, avoid entering malls if possible, and never lose eye contact for more than 5 seconds. Leave the area immediately and report all sightings. Be warned, if you hear footsteps approaching faster, the entity has seen you. A disturbing detail emerged during facility mapping in 2004. Every recorded location of Entity-43 forms a pattern matching the exact route of the subject during the original experiment. It appears the entity is endlessly retracing its final moments. Among some staff, a rumor persists. If one remains completely silent while in the mall, a voice can be heard over the intercom. The message is reportedly always the same. The door is still open. Async has officially denied these reports. This concludes the archive video regarding Entity-43. Unauthorized distribution of this material is strictly prohibited. Report any further anomalies to your supervisor immediately.